Hi, it's John Braddock and Mike Gorski here with the March Health Focus video. How you doing, Mike?
Great. How about you?
No complaints. It's been some good weather. It's going to get even warmer
Yes, sir.
next week here in Wisconsin, so no complaints. But spring's coming,
That's right.
and that's outdoor season. That shirts off season. It's beach season for those that go to the beach, and I hear a lot of people starting to talk this time of year about diets.
Yes.
And things. So, why don't you give me your perspective on diets, and
Sure.
we'll go from there.
Sure. Well, one of my favorite lines first is, "Summer bodies are made in the winter." So, a lot of people talking diets. What's the latest and greatest diet to go on? What can I do? And all the diets really come down to creating a calorie deficit. I've said before, it comes in to calories in versus calories out. So if you're in a calorie deficit, which means eating less than you're burning, you're going to be losing weight. That's what it comes down to. Whether it's low carb, low fat, gluten-free, eating vegetarian for weight loss, you're cutting out a big food group to lose weight. So I'm not a big fan of those diets just because most people can't maintain them. They will work for a quick fix, but the unfortunate thing is sometimes as soon as a little bump in the road comes up, you go right back to what you're doing before. So I'm more of a fan of lifestyle changes. Mm-hmm. And, it's all good and dandy to do something to jumpstart that, but you've got to be able to kind of keep the ball rolling and get that diet moving in the right direction over time, not just in a 21-day period and then game over.
So what you're saying is there's no real quick fix.
Right, that lasts.
Right.
There are quick fixes out there. They're usually not very healthy, and they don't last.
Right. So, before going on the red carpet for the Oscars or something, a week before you have a real cleanse and you lose some weight, but 2 weeks later you're right back to where you were.
Right, and one of the big things that I really stress with my clients, before you even think about getting on an exercise program or jumping on whatever plan you're going to follow, is being in the right mindset. Because our minds are so powerful, and if you're not in the right mindset and you go into it saying, I'm going to try this, or maybe I'll do this, or this is hard, or I'm always going to be this way, you're already defeating yourself. So you need to attack it head on and say, I'm going to do this. This is going to be challenging, but I'm going to succeed. And then you got to hit it head on, full force, and change that mindset. Every time you get that negative thought in your mind, like this is hard, or this stinks, man, stamp it out. Get that thought in one ear, out the other. Replace it with a positive thought saying, I will, not I'll try. I will, I can, I will do. Anything like that, just those positive affirmations can go a long way. And if you keep repeating those over and over, those get kind of planted in your subconscious and become your conscious thoughts.
And we're going to post with this video some information, so obviously some of the positive focus things to think about.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then the last part, kind of relating to the mindset, is a lot of times we tend to eat for the wrong reasons. And I call that emotional eating. And that can be many different things. It's not your stereotypical someone sitting and crying into a tub of ice cream emotional eating. But it can be boredom, it can be stress, it can be happiness, celebrating something, or you're just tired. So it's really reflecting on why am I feeling this way and why am I turning to food? Because food's not going to fix that problem. If you're tired, just go to bed. I think everyone wants to be a night owl and stay up and watch the latest and greatest show. With technology these days, you can record it or watch it on demand the next day or over the weekend. Sleep is so important. So if you're tired, go to bed. Because a lot of times we'll stay up late, we'll have a snack. Same thing with boredom. If you're bored, do something. Pick up a hobby, read a book. I have some clients who play instruments, they knit, whatever it is, whatever you can find to do to preoccupy yourself instead of eating, that's going to cope with that situation a whole lot better than eating. Because if you're already trying to watch your intake, it's a vicious cycle. You're stressed, so you eat to cope with that stress, and then you don't get the results that you want, and that stresses you out even more. So it keeps repeating itself. So you just need to work on creating that positive mindset, and then also finding out, okay, what's really going on here and what can I do about it?
Fantastic. Great pointers. We will have the attachment connected. For those who are interested, want to reach out to Mike with any questions you might have, you can do so. His information is included. Feel free to reach out to him. You're happy to talk to
yeah.
anybody. I know you've been good at helping me change my mindset, be it in the gym or outside. Inside the gym's much easier because you yell at me, and so that helps me change it quickly. But you do a great job with it. Appreciate you joining us for
Anytime.
March, and look forward to April.
For sure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.